in this guy. I'll show it sped up so you won't have to watch me make the whole thing. So a couple of years ago, we were supposed to go on a East Coast road trip for my 30th birthday. We ended up not being able to go because of the Rona, and Emma bought me these things to represent each of the cities that we were going to go to. So this one's for Philadelphia, so it's not Lego, it's whatever this is, which actually is, they're rubbish, but as a means of rehabbing my grip, they're not bad because the pieces are really small. Tiny little non-Lego. I've made a mess now. Tidy that up. So I built one of these, not this specific one, or a similar one during lockdown, and it took me a couple of hours. So this is a good test to see how long it takes me to build something similar now, both in terms of, you know, brain power, following instructions, and my pincer grip. Other than that, today we went out for brunch this morning. Went for a little walk with the dog. Other than that, not a lot. The other thing I do need to say though is, so I've been told, after I made my previous video explaining what my tumour is and what grade it is, my nan has gone away and mindlessly Googled. You do not mindlessly Google anyone who's going through anything similar. Do not just go on the internet. It is one of the worst things you could possibly do. If you want to find information, go to either the Brain Tumour charity website, or find a similar website, Macmillan, or, you know, we've got one near where I live called the Paul charity. So if you're in the Hull or East Yorkshire area, search Paul, P.A.U.L charity. I've actually met Paul, he's lovely. So yeah, if you need information, find it in those places. Don't just blind Google information, because you'll find all the worst possible information and freak yourself out. I'm deliberately not doing that. You know, there's no point in getting worried about any of this. If you worry, it just hurts twice. So instead of worrying, just, you know, I'm telling the story here. There's no point in Googling stuff. Mavis, you've been told. So this is the part where I'm starting to work on the building the toy. It does speed up in a sec. It's sped right up to 20 times the speed, so you'll not have long to watch. So what took me almost 5 hours is only about another sort of 10 minutes from here. But rather than you just watching me build a crappy little non-Lego thing, I'm going to talk over the top and explain a little bit about what's going on. So up to this point I haven't really talked about kind of non-physical symptoms. So at the moment my non-physical symptoms, if you like, are tiredness. Since I came off the steroids, I'm a lot more tired. I tire far more easily than I was. I find the car difficult. I still have this weird bubbling. I can hear the fluid moving around in my head. It's very odd. The other sort of non-physical, or, you know, kind of bruises or cuts type thing that I've got at the moment is that I still need to go for a wee a lot, and a lot of the time it's a false alarm. I'll get there and nothing will happen, and it's more annoying than anything else, to be honest. So it's just a case of you know, can't be ignored when the moment comes. But yeah, other than that, and concentration is difficult. I still struggle with things like phone calls. I've had to leave a few messages with my clinical nurse specialist team, and the messages I leave are absolute rubbish. I forget to leave my name, my number. Don't really give them anything meaningful to go on. But it's just how it is, I suppose. So you can see there that so far I've managed to build 2 feet. This Lego set is much smaller. Well, it's not Lego. It's much smaller than an actual Lego, and as a result, it's very fiddly. So I think they were supposed to be his socks. The other thing about this set was that the instructions were a bit rubbish. The colours were not clear at all. So anything where the brick is red in the pictures, they were brown. So that just adds a layer of complexity for me to try and work out whilst I'm going. The level of concentration it took to do this was quite high. So the set that I built during lockdown, very similar figure, was had a similar number of pieces and everything, same brand. Took me, I reckon, a couple of hours one morning on lockdown, and this has taken me almost twice as long. So I'm definitely not working at full capacity. I do have some more of these toys to try over the next week or so, which I'll do, and see if there's any improvement as time goes on. Hopefully there will be. So I suppose the other thing is I'm still slowly learning how to make these videos and how to edit them and all that sort of stuff. So I am able to learn new things, which is good. Sometimes it wipes me out a bit. So I'm trying to keep on top of documenting this process, but as I say, since I finished on the steroids, I'm definitely a lot more tired than I was, and now it's just a case of listening to my body, if you like, and anytime I get an urge for a nap, I'm going to go for a nap. Yeah. So he's coming together now. You see he's got a tail. This is his body. So the white is the jersey. So this is roughly split in two. So in a little bit we end up going off for a dog walk. Doing laps of the field that's near our house. So at the moment I'm up to 3 laps. I can do 3 without struggle, really, and it's not too bad. The other thing that's worth mentioning is the quality of these videos is probably going to take a bit of a jump in the next couple. My friend Ryan is sending me a much better camera. The camera we've got is really old, and it's kind of doing the job, but it's not really for this. And Ryan's kindly sending me a much better one that he's got. And yeah, hopefully the videos will start to be much better quality. Gonna try and record as much as I can throughout the process. So we've got this appointment on the 20th with a neuro-oncologist to decide what to do to zap it or chemo the rest of it. We won't know what that's going to look like till nearer the time. So that this now I'm working on the start of the head. So any minute now we end up going off for a dog walk. So I'll stop here just for a sec. Stupid walk for stupid diabetes
and
stupid brain tumours. Daisy's favourite time. And then let's see Ronnie Corbett walk.
A stupid walk for my stupid little health.
It's Emma walking like Ronnie Corbett. I still haven't figured out how to edit that over here yet. Hopefully I'll figure out how to do stuff like that in the future. When I had my bandage off at hospital, I made the joke that it was like the turban coming off Quirrell at the end of Harry Potter, and that I'm never alone because Chonk is always there. And so my plan is at some point to figure out how to do that and make a video of the unveiling, if you like. So there's another, where are we up to now? There's another couple of minutes of this, of me just finishing off the build of this toy. So I think I'll leave it there and see you in the next one.